Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Rental Robert here with the Hustle Nation. We're all about some financial independence, and I want you to be waking up every day with what I call screw you money. You got enough passive income that if you don't like that job, you don't like what that boss says, you can just say, hey, look, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm not showing up. Y'all have it. All right. And before I go get on the video, do me a favor, like it, hit the subscribe button for us, leave a comment or something that helps with the algorithm and everything. Also, if you would like 15 minutes of my time free, okay, just send me an email. It's in the description, and include your phone number, and I will give you a call and we can talk. Ask me any questions, whatever it is, life, love, business, whatever. That's something that I'm doing, trying to give back to the community. I got 3 things for you that have been life-changing for me that were very, very difficult for me to wrap my mind around, okay? 15 years old, 2 months out of drug rehab, I went to work at a seafood restaurant. We were getting the restaurant open. It had been closed for a couple years, so there was a lot of work going on, and I got hired to wash dishes and cut fish. All right. I really didn't know anything about cutting fish restaurant style. I knew, for lack of better words, redneck style, but, making nice fillets, deboning them, deveining them, stuff like that. About the second day on the job, I don't remember what it was. They told me, said, you need to go and shovel these oysters or something, spread them around in the parking lot and everything. And I didn't do it. I didn't say anything. My thought was, I'm not going to do that. I got hired to clean fish, wash dishes, not work a shovel. So eventually it got to the point where the guy came back to me and said, hey, look, what's the deal? And I told him, said, there is no deal. I got hired to clean fish and wash dishes, not to work a shovel. And he said, well, you can either work the shovel, do as you're told, or you can leave. I said, have a good day. Started walking down the road. Now, the thing about it is, I didn't learn the lesson, but I got exposed to it first time, and that's the first time that I really recall it. But there's what we call the golden rule, and most of you all will know it, and you're thinking about it coming out of this book right here. Fantastic book, best book. All right, sorry about this. We're just straight redneck here, folks. Ain't nothing real fancy about us. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Well, there's actually another golden rule out there that very few people will acknowledge and talk about, but it does exist. And that is, the one with the gold makes the rules. And what I found out is that, I remember telling her, said, well, I'll give you the extra, or you give me the raise, and then I'll start working more and give you the extra effort. Needless to say, I had a lot of jobs, okay? I just did. I was not a company person. I was too much of a thinker. The list goes on and everything like that. But and I've done everything from actually the longest job that I had was delivering pizzas, and I was good at it. Always went home with a lot of money between tips, and we got a commission for the gas that we used. And so I did real well with that job. And then I was with the cable company for 7 years, and I was in the collections department. I was actually the guy that showed up, knocked on your door, said, hey, we're about to cut your cable off, need a payment or get your cable boxes. And I did real well with that as well. But I did get fired. Funny story, the lady that fired me, her name was Danielle. Actually hugged her, kissed her on the cheek on the way out the door. She and I are still good friends today. Her husband's a wonderful guy. I love him as well. And she, to this day, still says, I've never had anybody give me a hug and still want to remain friends afterwards. But folks, the God's honest truth is I would have fired me too. I'm just not a corporate guy. okay? I'm not a team player in those regards, all right? It just is what it is. So regardless, I say all this because once you start to adopt the attitude that the person with the gold is the person that has what you want, okay? And you start playing ball for them, guess what? You're going to start to do a whole lot better. My saying is, you can be rich or you can be right, but you don't get to be both at the same time. So that's one thing that really changed, is once I started learning that and putting it into practice, the one with the gold makes the rules, okay? It might be a customer, it might be your wife, it might be your husband, it might be your boss. Just remember, the one with the gold makes the rules, okay? Second thing is, I always had this impression or thought that, something was going to happen monumental in my life. I was going to go down the road, find that shoebox full of money. There'd be $30,000, $40,000. It was going to be life-changing. Everything was going to be different. Soon as I started making $10 an hour, my life was going to change totally. That was just, so much money and everything like that. And simple fact is, folks, ain't nobody coming to save you. It's your job. God gave you the skills. You need to get up off your ass and make it happen, okay? Stop spending more than you're making. You need to stop drinking. You need to stop partying on the weekends so much. You need to stop these toxic relationships you're getting involved with. You need to stop getting involved with people that don't fit your alignment of the ideal life that you're looking to do. You need to stop engaging in all these distractions that are being wedges that keep you from coming to the glory of what it is that you are destined to do, right? Ain't nobody going to save you. Not a damn person. That's your job. It's an internal job. You can sit here, you can watch all these videos, you can read all these books. This is one book that's, sitting right here on my desk, okay? But guess what? This is absolutely worthless unless I apply what's inside of it out here. And the thing about it is that so many people will get involved with this thing because it feels good. You go to Tony Robbins, Eric Thomas, Zig Ziglar, watch any of those people speak, Brian Tracy, man, it feels good. It's high. Yeah, it's like crack. You go to one of those self-motivation seminars and everything like that, man, it's pumped, okay? It don't feel like that 3 days later. And 95% of those people that walk out of there are not going to do anything with anything that they heard, any books they bought, any tapes they got, nothing. They're not going to do anything with that. 5% will, okay? And then out of that 5%, there's probably only 2% that'll do anything that's lasting. Nature of the beast. But guess what? No one is coming to save you. It ain't going to happen. It's your job to save yourself. It's your job to make it happen, okay? I see so many people get involved with some type of project, a business or something, then they start doing well. And then guess what? Real soon, you start seeing them going on vacation more. They're eating out more. They get different vehicles more. They're going to the casino more. Something, okay? And I've seen it so many times, especially with contractors, that, they're hungry. You see them. They're on their job every day. They're there early. And then before you know it, it's just their people showing up. And then before you know it, they're nowhere to be found or anything like that. And then before you know it, they're out of business. Because what got them to be successful in the first place, they abandoned those practices. No one's going to save you. Last thing that's really helped me, these are just 3 right now, taking ownership. Doesn't matter. Had a situation yesterday where doing flooring at this place. Carpet is coming out of the bedrooms. You didn't say that to us. Well, I said, we're going to do this. Well, and I just immediately said, it's not a problem. It's my fault. I will make this right. from here on out, I'm going to do lists on every project. And that way there's no questions about anything. Doesn't matter if I didn't speak it, they didn't hear it, they didn't understand it, they interpreted it some other way. It doesn't matter. Does not matter at all. It's my fault. Okay. I'm the one that runs the company. I'm the boss. I'm the one that collects the checks. I'm the one that pays the checks. It's my fault. That's all there is to it. It is my fault. And that's all that I need to know. And I need to take ownership of that. And I need to make the situation right. The thing about it is that most people want to sit there and get hemmed up on who did what and everything. It doesn't matter. If you're walking through the kitchen and there's spilled milk on the floor, what's the thing to do? Are you going to sit there and watch it run all over the floor and then, oh man, oh my God, there's milk right there. What's the best way for us to do this? Well, I don't know. Get the damn towel, get the milk up, okay? Take ownership, clean it up, and then figure out, okay? Inspect the milk that have a hole in it. Did somebody, misplace it in the refrigerator where you open the door is automatically going to fall on the floor? Figure all that out afterwards. Clean the milk up, okay? And regardless of who did it, what are you going to do? Go search through the building and find out, did you spill the milk? Oh, no, you didn't. Okay. And then 3 hours later, the milk's still on the floor and you still haven't found who spilled it. Just take ownership. Get it up, make it happen. Okay. Just like with me, could have been bogged down and said, hey, look, this is what really happened. And I remember on this date, it doesn't matter. Just, I'm making a list from now on. This is the list that y'all will go by. This is what we're doing. Okay. That problem solved. Next. We can move on. But if we decided to keep on hashing this thing, then that would not occur and we wouldn't be getting anywhere. So again, let's go over this again. The golden rule, the one with the gold makes the rules. If you want their gold, follow their rules. Boom, there you have it. Quite simple. All right. No one's coming to save you. That's your job. It's your job to make it happen. It's your job to make that happen. Final one, take ownership. Doesn't matter. Take ownership. Take the blame. Say you're sorry. Ain't nobody ever choked on eating crow pie. I guarantee you that. Doesn't matter. Does not cost you a thing. If it bothers you, you're more worried about what someone else thinks about you than what it is that you're putting out to the world. Because I guarantee you this, the man that can apologize more is the one that is respected more than the man that cannot. Think about that, make it work. Hope you have a wonderful day. Give me some comments, give me some feedback, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever it is. And again, if you want 15 minutes of my time, send me an email and I will include your phone number and I will give you a call. Have a wonderful day.